Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is August 29th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. You can see a lot of smoke across Northern California starting to leak down towards the south and east here, even into the valley over the next couple of days. But for the most part, nice sunny skies here across a lot of the region. We'll check out the monsoon prospects here over the next few days on and through the end of the week here as well. And we'll take a look at that trough that's going to be dropping down across California. What kind of precipitation can we expect with that as we look off into the weather models here? Check it out. Long Beach Airport, 97 degrees. Broke the old record high of 96. Kind of interesting stuff the National Weather Service will notify you of on a daily basis. This is Los Angeles National Weather Service. Got some heat advisories and excessive heat warnings for pretty much a lot of areas except maybe the immediate coastline there, but nothing too crazy out there. Just have that in the back of your mind. Fire weather watch. Low relative humidity is coming through Wednesday afternoon. Some winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour here could allow some of this fire activity to spread rapidly if it does develop. This is looking at Eureka, California. You can see the red flag warning out there. And they again talk about those gusty winds and low relative humidity values spawning the red flag warnings. This is looking at the Bay Area. Check it out. Some nice warm temperatures out there. Concord, San Fran getting up in the mid 70s as well. Some gusty winds, but nothing too crazy out there. And this day, August 29th, 1993, check out an F1 tornado out there and some other thunderstorm activity. Usually the headline makers this time of the year across much of the region. And this is the thunderstorm outlook here for northern Arizona. And we got some conflicting messages. I'll show you what I mean here in a moment. But you can see an increase in the National Weather Service talking about this going through Thursday and Friday. And it may just be because this is just still inside the 6 to 10 day outlook, kind of shows a suppression of some of the monsoon activity here. But looks like it'll be picking up towards the end of the week anyway. This is Phoenix, Arizona. Extreme and major heat. The very warm, potentially record summer here for Phoenix continues, and some other locations of Arizona. Look at some of the highs up towards 120 degrees. Kind of crazy. And you can see the ridge in place. Nice sunny skies there. But then watch this trough just burrow down across the west coast here into California, trying to bring some precip into the region. If it would trend a little bit further west, it would allow for better dynamics and better precipitation to get up into the area here. But it's kind of just right over the top of the state here. Still, it's better than a big heat dome, right? Now, taking a look at the precipitation total here in the European, this is last night's run. You see some monsoon activity here, and then here comes the trough. Look at some of these amounts here across northern California, some of the northern Sierra Nevada here. Not too bad, maybe a shower or two here across the Bay Area, and some heavier precipitation amounts just east of Vegas, out towards Utah as well. So something to watch here over the next couple of days for sure. This is looking at 500 millibar heights, cyclonic relative vorticity. Just kind of gives you a good idea of what's coming here on the GFS. Also showing that trough dropping right down across northern California here. Again, I wish it was a little bit further west, allow for some better moisture to get over the area here. But this will be spawning some monsoon moisture here, at least in the next few days as well. Now, looking at the national blended models, this would be for today. You can see the valley areas in the 90s, nothing too crazy there. Pretty warm across some of Southern California, the deserts, Arizona here as well. Look at Vegas getting up towards 110 today. As we go through Thursday, Friday, check out the cool down coming. That trough coming across the area is going to suppress those ridge heights and allow things to cool down, at least for a time here. And definitely cooling down from what we are going to be for the next day or two, even across Arizona as well. This is the 6 to 10 days. So this is probably just outside of that forecast that I showed you for Flagstaff here. But look at the below average signal for much of the West Coast. And it also shows this below average signal across a lot of Arizona, New Mexico, and kind of creeping into California here. But the above average signal for the northern half of California here as well, including the Pacific Northwest. 8 to 14 day, again with the below average all the way out through September 11th. 8 to 14 day kind of suppression of the monsoon signal here as we go through early September. It's not great there for monsoon lovers there going in through September. But anyway, looking at the smoke out here, you guys saw it on the visible satellite imagery there, and there it is. And some of this is going to start leaking down into the valleys here over the next couple of days, and I'll show you what the HER says now. This is the 12Z run. You can see that smoke and watch it kind of plow down across the valley here. And this, yeah, so if you start smelling that smoke out there, all the way down through the Central Valley here, by the time you get into the day tomorrow, you'll know where that's coming from. As you can see, those fires just continue to burn across early California. And of course, the good news, I'll keep repeating this, the Sierra Nevada is not on fire like it can be some years. So that's a La Nina winter here really paying off in spades for much of the higher terrain. But anyway, yeah, we'll watch that trough roll through the area here. We'll watch that smoke coming up. We'll try to look off into the fantasy forecast and look for anything else that may be coming down the line here as we continue through the later portions of summer and eventually get towards the fall and winter. El Nino Nino in the cards here. Going to be interesting. I'll probably do El Nino updates on a regular basis here as we go through the fall months as well, to kind of keep us updated on just how strong El Nino is getting and what things are looking like in the extended forecast. But anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See you then.